Halo guys, welcome back to my channel guys. Kita kembali lagi bersama channel Rapiana Putra dan kita bakalan bermain game The Witcher. Dan kali ini di part 3 kali ini makin penasaran dengan jalan alur cerita teman-teman sekalian. Oke, let's go lah. Kita coba cerita. Kita bakal menangkap vampir teman-teman sekarang. Oh, banyak bandit. Bersinar-sinar babadangku mantap sekali. Baik kau. Nyala-nyala pedangnya mantap juga nih. Nah, selesai.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Wait. Tidak ada alasan.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Here?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour would prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Kasihan ya teman-teman kalian dari depan.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Itu tahu pakai saus apa enak.
Oke lah teman-teman sekalian, kita bakalan melanjutkan game, oke? Great idea.
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, I think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this case. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. Don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. We shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
Let's go. Makin penasaran saya teman-teman sekalian dengan alur ceritanya The Witcher. Wih, wadidaw lah, udah tempat 3 mantap lah.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
If something has happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can. But this Cintrian appeared... He managed to steal ducal... And it was he who specified the victims for
Vampire.
One must be exceptional.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's even if none of it's his doing. Some...
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
What do you learn? Tell us.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
Single? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
Same. He went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Mandragora. What is that?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they all are...
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful.
Kita harus
Just go
hati-hati
there,
dari
blend in
teman-teman
with the
sekalian.
crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event going to be held?
Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Let's go. It's complete. Gelap kali bos, hidupin lah. Nah.
I point confinement.
Kita ke ini balik dulu lah kita. Urusan kita.
No one gives a hoot about this poor.
The guard brings peace.
Mana dia? Let's go. Aduh, apa sih? Pasti salah aku bos sama kalian. Bilang kalau aku udah salah, jangan kayak gini salahnya. Boom, masih. Boom, patah kepalanya, putus kepalanya.
Didn't look like locals. Amy was right. I'm a hunted man.
Sekalian aja kita jual-jual bendanya nih. Kita kesini dulu ya kan.
The Mandragora is honored to
The
be.
Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
Greetings,
A Witcher,
Geralt of Rivia.
rather.
No, if you.
Yep.
What do you have on offer?
Nice. Oh, ini mungkin nggak boleh di sini belinya.
Farewell.
Good luck on.
apa namanya, aksi ya. Coba di sini, apa di sini ada bisa beli aksinya? Beli dulu lah.
Back.
Aduh,
Tus.
bukan lah,
Got it.
What? Me?
enggak.
What do you have?
Aksi namanya. Ini dia. Halo kali ya. Dua 45. Celananya habis. Sama 93, 9193 ya.
Farewell.
Good luck on the.
Dua 245 ya kalau dia. Mantap juga berarti kan. Tidak.
Damned bedbugs. You best behave, friend.
Sudah sampai ke teman-teman sekalian. Oh, ya.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Wih, cantiknya. Yang mulia.
Oh, Geralt, Geralt. I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry, didn't have time to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an eventuality. Here, don this doublet. It catches all of the rage these days.
Dikasih baju, mantap. Ini bagus juga baju.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Let's go inside.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Oke teman-teman sekalian, kita lanjutkan aja game ini teman-teman.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was, had it in for me.
Right. Right you are.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention.
What are these performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice were its stone.
Shame.
Luckily,
Visual allusion.
the third and fourth.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Oh,
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask.
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri.
oke, kita di sana sana. Minum dulu lah, minum dulu.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've
Aduh.
built up a pretty powerful resistance.
My employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard him?
Cecilia, we are busy. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Mahal juga tuh kalau dijual.
I'm sure you understand. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Mana ya?
As for that stuff, are you sure it's alone?
Nok pula tuh lagi terus mana kah mah sana ya? Oh, dari sini.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Please go. Sorry, artists in the Mandragora and their guests. Oh.
Bingung ba ako kemana disuruh?
He'll definitely come.
Blah, blah, blah. I thought pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but...
Oh, ini dia baru dapat. Oh.
Do
not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke.
The gracious lady has heard of me. At one point,
What?
when he learned,
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with.
Sintry,
Or,
I told you not.
as she
really?
like many here,
Know where he might...
he gave Cecilia.
Excuse me, madam.
Sorry teman-teman kalau tidak disensor.
Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Some paint. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and Mother Art?
Silence. Quiet the noble color.
Splendid. The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized fear of injustice.
Let's look by the rift. Good to see you, Geralt.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should not tire of these hues. Do not let them
We should greet. Good to see you, Geralt.
Udah lah, ganti aja lah.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition. Color is punishment to liberation.
It a fistek. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to call it.
What's that?
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Centrian, I imagine.
Since someone left their loot behind, let's follow it. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
This is deftly done. Let's go.
You're bored as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they will cut the line. That's true.
Mana ini?
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine.
Sini.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. Very incognito. On state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent.
Berarti
We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
oke, ayo cepat. Harus sini ya.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another.
Oke, yang mulia, aku bakal nemukan dia di mana dia.
She should bring his soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Oke, siap, laksanakan. Saya akan mencarinya. Yang mulia. Oke lah teman-teman. Terima kasih sudah mau menonton video saya, dan jangan lupa di komen, like, and subscribe teman-teman di channel YouTube saya, dan supaya bisa lebih berkembang lagi channel saya. Oke, terima kasih sudah menonton, and keep respect and happy gaming, dan semoga kalian sehat selalu dan dimurahkan rezeki teman-teman. Oke, goodbye teman-teman sekalian.